the sky today. Hey, I'ma dance on the clouds today and make it rain on everybody beneath us. Just 'cause they try doesn't mean they can be us.
Next topic. We got the starting of the Winter Olympics going on here. With everything that has happened with the last Olympics allegation, do you really feel that it is right that we still allow underage athletes to be considered student athletes? Are they real athletes? Who's actually taking care of protecting them while they're training? Should a 12 or a 13 or a 14-year-old be accompanied by an adult now while they're being watched and taken care of by adults? What do you think? Tune in, chime in, let us know your thoughts on this. Send it in to AOE TV by whatever platform and we'll go from there. But once again, this is Pope's Pulpit and this is Pope. Jay, what it do?
You're gonna see a lot of that coming from us. Like, we really truly trying to make a difference out here. And you know, people can either catch up with it or stay behind. But we moving, man. AOE, all day. Credit is everything. You can't buy a house in cash. I mean, well, most people can't. Yeah. You got some people that can, but I ain't in that position to buy a house in cash. But if you're trying to do something where you ain't trying to live solely on cash, life is definitely about having good credit. So when something is due, the due date is not the desired date. It's the due date. So if it's due on the 7th, pay it on the 7th or before the 7th.
So speak about that again, that due date. That means when it's due, not when it's due to you, right?
That's what I said. It's a due date, not a desired date.
Yeah.
So the company don't desire their money by the 4th. It's due on the 4th.
It's due on the 4th.
And it always states it too. It says on or before. Like, I was watching Love and Hip Hop. This girl, she said, "You couldn't afford me." Like, no, you can't afford you.
Yeah, you can't afford you.
You can't afford you. Because let me tell you something. If you want somebody that makes 6 figures, you must make 6 figures, in my opinion. You can't say, I want somebody that's got a job if you ain't got a job.
Boom.
I want somebody that drive a Benz if you don't drive a Benz. Because see, fair exchange is no robbery. So if you in life and what you want is what you already got, or what you after is what you want somebody else to be after because you want to be around like-minded individuals, then that's fair. But to sit back and have nothing going for yourself and to sit and say you're going to expect that from the next person, man, that ain't cool.
If you have Instagram pictures, does that make you a published model?
No, that is not a model. Look, in the heyday, in the golden era, as they call it, a modeling portfolio was a modeling portfolio. The moment you publish a picture, you have now given away the rights to that picture, so it is no longer possessing any value. So you got to hold on to things. You know, they always told you don't cast your pearls to pigs. Look, and I ain't knocking nothing on Instagram, okay? I think Instagram is an awesome platform to get things out there, but you know, it's definitely not in the same lane as a model like a Giselle or a Naomi Campbell, or like what a Tyra Banks has done. Like these women have pioneered what true modeling is. I'm glad that you're getting with a photographer that can snap some pictures and you can post them, and then you know you get some likes and you getting paid to go to a hotel. But that's another form of prostitution.
Yeah, it is.
And what people need to understand is a lot of people don't pay for sex; they pay for companionship. So if you're putting yourself in a situation where you're being marketed to be, you know, to pay to play, I mean, hey, that's the game. I mean, people just got to start giving themselves some standards, you know what I'm saying? And say, look here, man, I'm going to put myself in a situation where I'm worth something. It's all about, like they always say, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And you look at somebody can have a diamond, another person can have a bottle of water. If you're in the desert and the sun is beating on you, you don't give a damn about no diamond. You want that bottle of water, baby. But, you know, I ain't trying to preach to nobody or nothing like that. It's just me thinking out loud, you know. And
So is Instagram damn near the new Craigslist?
Or the new back page.
There it is. Once again, welcome to AOE TV. This is Pope's Pulpit. This is Pope right here. This is just a follow-up on a public service announcement we had last week about all of that see something, say something. We got all of these allegations going on. Shout out Charlemagne the God, you know what I mean? He has the donkey of the day. I'm gonna give the momentary lapse ass to one and only Scott Baio. Recently, Nicole Eggert, a co-star on his famous 80s show Charles in Charge, came out and said that Mr. Baio sexually assaulted her when she was 14 years old. This ass came on and then recanted that statement and actually came with a follow-up statement and said, Well, we had consensual sex. Let me ask you a question, Scott. You said that was at 18. So does that mean that from when this girl was 12, 13, 14 years old, you was plotting your entry? Come on, Scott, you should have went ahead and fell on your sword on that one a little bit better there, sir. Consensual? 18? You already in your 40s? Please, is it really ever consensual when a man 40 plus years old is with an 18-year-old that he knew from since she was 12 years old? Come on, Scott, you was plotting, man. Dudes, say no to the sexual assault. It is coming, it is rampant, it is out there. So Scott Baio, on Post Pulpit this week, you get that momentary lapse of ass, brother.
Presidents to represent me. I'm out for presidents to represent me.
Rockafeller,
I'm out for presidents to represent me.
yo.